Hi, my name is Mark Monlux, and you're watching once again my Friday night movie recommendation. And this week I'm going to suggest Man's Best Friend from 1993. This film was written and directed by John Lafia. So, quick view back in 1993. Whitney Houston was singing I Will Always Love You. The best Oscar was given to The Unforgiven, and new TV series were hitting the airwaves like Frasier, Beavis and Butthead, and The X Files. So, and made popular by another movie was the toy called the Talk Boy, where in Home Alone 2, he was doing some voice controls using the Talk Boy. If you squeezed a little thing, it would change the voice. Anyway, that was a popular toy. So, Man's Best Friend came in fifth in the theater when it came out. This is a horror film. It's about a genetically engineered dog. So, and as you can imagine, things go bad. We got Ali Sheedy, from Breakfast Club fame. There we go. Oh my God, it's taking so long to work today. Anyway, uh, was made famous by Breakfast Club, but she's gone on to be in a ton of other stuff. Anyway, so she's the lead actress in this film. So she stars as a news reporter, yet something else that's not holding up to time, an investigative news reporter checking out the animal testing, and she comes across this dog, and the dog escapes. Not something she intended, but anyway, the dog ends up following her home, and they bond. And but her boyfriend's a little worried about the dog, and maybe things aren't quite right with it. But it's this big dog, and anyway, Lance Henriksen, um, he plays the scientist. Now, this last summer, I had a chance to talk with Lance Henriksen. Uh, got him to sign his book. Oh, I actually have his book here. There we go. Had to get this thing. It's not available, and I don't think you can get it in stores. It was one of those, limited press things. Doesn't even have a USB code. But figured, okay, there are only a few of these around. I gotta get him to sign it. So he was in a hurry, but I had one question for him, which is, how did he end up in this movie? And he kind of goes, I wasn't afraid of big dogs, which is about the only reason they chose him, because that's the type of movie this was. This is not a great movie. A lot of you might have even missed this at the theater. Like I said, it only came in fifth that weekend, but it made $5 million. It did okay. It was an okay movie, but it's not one of the better known horror films, and that's because it's just kind of fun. You're seeing a dog do things that you kind of expect a dog to do, but they're overly ludicrous, and they're kind of, I'm not going to sugarcoat this, the dog swallows a cat. You see, this dog is genetically modified. I mean, it's got bits of tiger, it's got bits of chameleon, it's this and that, and the scientist has been basically popping pills into it to keep it calm, and guess what wears off once it leaves the lab? Anyway, so this is more about the fun of, everyone assuming that this is a pretty nice dog, and then when people aren't home and off doing their jobs or whatever, the dog has antics. But it's fun. Now, I have this rating system where I'll give an extra point for a movie because it's got a dog with a name. This the dog's name is Max. So, but I recommend this movie because it's a fun film. You'll laugh, you'll point, you'll go ha ha. It'll make you kind of squeal and jump and make you go, ugh, but not too much. It's overall you can't really rate it that high. But it's still better than a lot of other movies. If I had to watch the latest Captain America or Man's Best Friend, I think I'd choose Man's Best Friend. Anyway, so that's my Friday night movie recommendation. You can watch this film on Canopy. That's Canopy spelled with a K. Canopy is a free streaming service that your library and universities provide. All you need is a library card and a zip code, and you can have access to thousands of films and TV shows. They work off something called like a ticket system, where you're given like 38 tickets, and some films, like you have basically, I think it's 72 hours to watch a film once you select it, and they'll run you like 2 or 3 tickets, and I've yet to run through my tickets or to not watch something within the time span that was allocated to me. So check it out on Canopy for free. Man's Best Friend. You'll just have fun with it.